invited Mr. CHANG Wai Yuen, Rex JP, the Commissioner for Belt and Road Commerce and Economic Development Bureau, Belt and Road Office, Government of HKSAR, to give us open remarks. Mr. Rex Chang assumed the position of Commissioner for Belt and Road on 22nd December 21st. He's a leading Belt and Road office under the Commerce and Economic Development Bureau to promote the connections with the relevant sector in taking forward Hong Kong's full participation in the Belt and Road Initiative. Prior to this, Mr. Chang was Director of Information Service, leading the Information Service Department to oversee the media and public relations, as well as publicity and promotion for the government, local and overseas. Mr. Chang joined the Hong Kong government as an administrative officer in 1989, has served in the various policy bureaus and departments, working in policy areas including education, development, trade, information technology, treasury, and security. Okay, let's give a very welcome to Mr. Chang to give us an opening speech. Thank you.
Chairman Dr. Raymond Ho, Executive Vice Chairman Mr. Raymond Yip, Vice Chairman Mr. Edmund Yu, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to join the conference today and to speak to such a wide cross-section of audience from Indonesia, Cambodia, Myanmar, and Hong Kong on Hong Kong's participation in the Belt and Road Initiative. Indonesia, Cambodia, Myanmar, and ASEAN at large are very important Belt and Road related countries and partners, which present immense opportunities to businesses around the world, including, of course, our construction industry. The Belt and Road Initiative, now in its 9th year, has gained the support of over 180 countries and international organizations and helped to enhance connectivity on policy, trade, capital, infrastructure, and cultural exchanges. Despite the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic and global economic downturn in the past couple of years, China's trade and investment with Belt and Road related countries has continued to thrive. For instance, China's merchandise trade with 145 Belt and Road related countries reached around US $1.8 trillion last year, which is an increase of more than 23% over 2020 and more than 57% from 2017. Besides, China's direct investment in 57 Belt and Road related countries was over US $20 billion last year, representing a year-on-year increase of over 14% and more than 40% as compared to 2017. The Hong Kong SAR government has been proactively taking forward the Belt and Road Initiative, which features cooperation priority in the strengthening of infrastructural facilities connectivity. The initiative, as well as the dynamic and booming development in the ASEAN region, provides enormous business opportunities for Hong Kong professionals in such fields as architectural services, construction, engineering, surveying, etc., etc. Indeed, there are a number of such projects being taken forward in Cambodia, Indonesia, and Myanmar, like the Penampan-Sihanouk Expressway, the Jakarta-Bandung High-Speed Railway, and the new Yangon City project, to name just a few examples. And in fact, a number of construction-related companies and consultancy firms in Hong Kong had been involved in works and development projects in these places. Examples include the Phnom Penh International Airport Expansion Project, the Madura Strait Liquefied Natural Gas Project in Indonesia, and the International Terminal Thilawa in Myanmar, etc. Hong Kong is well placed to contribute to bring about infrastructure connectivity. A key element to Belt and Road cooperation will be to complement each other by playing to the respective strengths, thereby achieving a win-win situation. We understand that there have been heightened acceptance in this part of Asia in adopting a high standard, people-oriented, and green approach in executing development and work projects. On this, there are endless ways that Hong Kong's unique professional strengths can carry them on. Hong Kong has a reputation in building quality constructions. We have the talents renowned for aligning the stringent international rules and regulations. We also have ample experience in working with ASEAN partners capable for fully meeting the wide-ranging services needs of Belt and Road projects. Apart from the construction services-related professions, Hong Kong's financial services, international legal and dispute resolution services, accounting, insurance, and risk management services, etc., are proven partners in supporting business development in the ASEAN region and beyond. Given Hong Kong's position as an international financial center, Belt and Road Investment Partnership no doubt has enormous potential, in particular in the area of green finance, which has been increasingly gaining traction among businesses and investors. Hong Kong has been taking leading steps in promoting green development and investment in sustainable assets that contribute to improving resource efficiency, lowering emissions, and protecting our environment. We are committed to working with our counterparts in greening the Belt and Road. In the past few decades, Hong Kong has established very close trade and investment relations with Cambodia, Indonesia, Myanmar, and other ASEAN countries. Indeed, the relations between Hong Kong and ASEAN, of course, including Cambodia, Indonesia, and Myanmar, have gone from strength to strength under the Belt and Road Initiative in the past 10 years. The Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office was opened in Jakarta in 2016. In 2019, the Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office in Bangkok commenced operation with a view to focusing in building closer economic and trade relations with Thailand, Cambodia, and Myanmar. Hong Kong has also signed comprehensive avoidance of double taxation agreements with Indonesia and Cambodia in 2010 and 2019 respectively, further promoting our bilateral investment and trade. There were also enhanced government-level collaboration. In 2020, the President of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Joko Widodo, attended and delivered a keynote speech at the 5th Belt and Road Summit in Hong Kong. Furthermore, in the same year, we co-organized a webinar with the government of Indonesia to strengthen partnership between the two sides. We also co-organized a similar government-to-government webinar with Cambodia in November last year to further explore mutual partnership and business opportunities. To help Hong Kong enterprises and investors expand their markets, Hong Kong and ASEAN signed a free trade agreement and an investment agreement in November 2017. The agreements are comprehensive in scope and lay down a solid foundation for businesses to expand trade, investment, and professional services. Bringing along legal certainty, better market access, and fair and equitable treatment in trade and investment, the agreements unfold a new page of trade and investment cooperation and collaboration for both sides. There is room to further probe into the underlying potentials of our economic and trade ties. And Hong Kong businesses and professionals are strongly encouraged to capitalize on the opportunities on offer in the region. Before closing, I would like to take this opportunity to invite you to join the 7th Belt and Road Summit and any event in Hong Kong, organized by Hong Kong SAR government and the Hong Kong Trade Development Council. The summit will be held on 31st August and 1st December this year, with the theme of heralding a new chapter, collaborate and innovate. Being one of the largest business and investment platforms on Belt and Road, it is an occasion not to be missed. Last year, more than 6,000 senior government officials and business leaders from around the world participated in the event. For this year, we'll continue to feature insightful discussions on a broad range of issues, including international and regional cooperation, legal, trade and investment collaboration, international infrastructure development, green financing, e-commerce, and more. Similar to past editions, project pitching sessions and hundreds of one-on-one business matching sessions will be arranged. Ladies and gentlemen, echoing the 25th anniversary of the establishment of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, a new era of stability, prosperity, and opportunity is awaiting for us. With the implementation of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP, at the start of this year, coupling with the world's preparation for recovery from the pandemic, numerous business collaboration opportunities with our ASEAN partners are bound to arise. Looking forward, Hong Kong is set to actively seek early accession to RCEP with a view to promoting deeper regional collaboration and bringing Hong Kong's trade relationships with member economies, including Cambodia, Indonesia, and Myanmar, to the next higher level. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to express my gratitude to the Dyson Foundation for inviting me to today's conference. I'm sure that the presentations and panel discussion for the day will well equip our Hong Kong construction industry with market intelligence and practical insights to venture into the numerous opportunities in the Cambodian, Indonesia, Myanmar, and ASEAN markets. May I wish today's conference a great success. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Chan. Yes, I think very comprehensive presentation. I think in Hong Kong, we're always looking forward to see whether we can go into the Southeast Asia countries with a backup of the government, the RCEP. Are we going to put efforts into entering the RCEP from the Hong Kong government? When would that be?
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. Yeah, definitely. Indeed, in January this year, we have already formally applied for accession to RCEP. Of course, they have their own procedures, but we very much hope that we can get into RCEP as soon as possible. And we are closely monitoring this. Certainly, we understand that, and we are aware that there are huge opportunities when Hong Kong is able to get into RCEP. Thank you.